Hey y'all, happy Thursday. Just hopping on here with another message, and this is just something that fills my spirit, it fills my soul. I have not gotten around to doing it this week. But I'll actually probably do it later on today. If not today, then tomorrow morning. But I want everyone, especially black people, I really want y'all to at least try, at least attempt to meditate. When I say the power of meditation, I don't know what it is, especially when you're out in nature, and you're just becoming one with nature and really inhaling and exhaling nature itself and just the outdoors, and truly appreciating God's work around you. It is something so powerful about meditation. And the first time I did it, y'all, the first time I did it, I felt silly. I felt goofy. I felt like, what the heck am I doing? Right? Like, what the heck am I doing? But once I got accustomed to doing it and making it a habit, y'all, there is nothing that I've ever experienced that's quite like meditation. Oh my gosh, it's just so soothing to the soul. It's so soothing to the spirit, to the mind, to my soul, my spirit, my mind. And I just hope that's something that can be done for y'all. So that's why I'm bringing it to the surface and to topic, because oh my gosh, I feel a little tear coming, y'all. But y'all know me, I ain't gonna cry on camera. Maybe a few videos in I will, like a few more videos. Maybe when I hit 100, I'll 100 videos on here, I'll cry a little tear or something. But y'all, and excuse the background noise, I am actually parked in the parking lot of the nail shop. I have to go get me a little razzle dazzle. Y'all know my birthday is on Tuesday, and look at this. Look at this, girl, stop. So I'm outside in the parking lot of the nail salon. But yes, y'all, the first time I did it, within like the first 5 to 10 minutes, I was just like, girl, this is dumb. I was trying to talk myself out of it. But let me tell y'all, after that first 5 to 10 minutes of my first time ever in life meditating, after I got over feeling that way within the first 5 to 10 minutes of meditating, let me tell y'all, I didn't even realize how much emotional things and emotional baggage that I was holding on to. When I say, y'all, after that little 10 minutes of me just trying to get comfortable and trying to make sense of meditation, once I just allowed it to be and to truly like absorb meditation, y'all, when I say tears just started falling from my eyes, and I just sat there in meditation form and meditation style and gesture, and I just cried. I probably was crying for at least 10-15 minutes nonstop. Like, all of the stuff that I thought I forgave people for, and people that I was just holding on so much anger for, that I thought I wasn't even feeling that way towards them anymore, y'all, that stuff just start releasing out of nowhere. And there's no excuse to, oh, I can't meditate, I don't like outdoors, I don't like nature. There's no excuse. The first time in life I ever meditated, I was in Richmond, California, living with my uncle, upstairs in the bedroom, the room that I was staying in for the time that I was there. I literally cleaned the room up. I got prepared. That's the other thing. The first thing you want to do is always make sure your area, whichever area you want to meditate in, make sure it's clean, whether it's outdoors or inside. Make sure it's clean, right? Cleanliness is the closest thing to godliness, right? So you always want to make sure your space is clean. You should be doing that anyways, just keeping your stuff clean, your room clean, your clothes clean, all this kind of stuff, right? But just to let you know, to be informative, yeah, I cleaned the room, and the way they have it set up, they had like this window and you can open it. So I opened it to like, what, 3/4. Yeah, 3/4. I opened it, and then the part of California that they were staying in, the Bay Area, it's like it's always cold there, year-round cold, because they live off the water. So I would get the cool breeze that would welcome itself into the room and fill the atmosphere with just like the cool breeze. So it was like a whole aura, a whole vibe, right? And that just, it further like expanded on the cleanliness, if that makes sense. So that was the first time I did it, and I would literally sit on the bed, made the bed up and everything, sat in the middle of the bed, no TV was on, no nothing was on, right? I just had the meditation music playing, and it was simple. I just got the computer, the laptop that I had turned on, and it's all kind of meditation music you can look up and they have it for you, but I like to see things, so I will look up the one that had like a waterfall and stuff like that, and you can actually see the waterfall and stuff as you know you start to play the music or whatever, and then you close your eyes and you just sit there and you meditate, whatever meditation is for you, whatever you need in that moment. For me, it was just I needed to talk to God. I needed to release a lot of feelings that I didn't realize I even had, apparently. And so yeah, I just took that time to talk to God, and as I started to talk to him in my mind, it just like it was overwhelmingly a release of emotion, and I needed that. I didn't even know I needed it, but that's what I'm saying, just the power of meditation. And then that was my first time, once again, my first time ever doing it, y'all, and it was such a release. Like my whole body, the way that I cried in that moment, my whole body was just, once I finished, once I opened my eyes, my whole body just felt light as a feather. I'm not even exaggerating, I'm not lying, I ain't capping. You know, y'all, I'm not gonna do that on this channel anyway, that's the no. But it's just like, that's the honest to God truth. Like I felt my whole body just felt relaxed and rejuvenated, and I, from that point forward, it was no question, no hesitation in my mind that I would not continue with meditation. And then I took it up a notch and I start going outside, because I'm like, you see a lot of people who meditate go outside, and actually I got inspired by Omarion in his meditation journey. And then I started seeing other people like meditate, even if they just went to sit by a waterfall, like Lauren London. She was doing like a Puma advertisement or whatever, and it's probably something that she actually incorporates in her everyday real life as well, or when she does have the time to, she probably does go naturally sit by waterfalls and just to clear her mind and stuff. And that's such a beautiful thing to do if that's what she actually does. But I actually saw a small snippet of a video where she was doing that. She was literally sitting by a waterfall, and I just thought that was so dope. Just watching her sit by a waterfall, it was just like, it brought me peace. It's just something so powerful about nature. So I took it up a notch and I went outside in their backyard. I kind of cleaned a little space or whatever, and they have trees and plants that they water, and just nature all around you, birds chirping. Oh my gosh, it's something so beautiful to experience. Just please, y'all, I want y'all to try this at least once, and then comment under this video right here and let me know what it did for you, how it impacted you, and if you will continue the journey of meditation. It's a must-have in my life. Like I can't do this life without meditation. I just can't. It's another level of relationship with God. And it just opens up a whole nother floodgate and a whole other door of speaking to him and hearing him. Y'all, when I started going outside, there's one particular meditation, I'll never forget it. I'll never forget it. It's actually the journey that I'm on now. It's what led me to the journey I'm on now. And once everything is signed on the dotted line and it's fully official, then I will share with y'all what that is. But this particular meditation, when I was in the backyard of my uncle's home, and I remember clear as day, I was like, God, I am so like not envious or jealous of other people, but I was just like, Lord, I am so confused as to why I'm watching other people's YouTube videos and they said that they talk to you clear as day. This is my real conversation with him. I was like, before I started my meditation on this day, I was like, I'm confused as to how you speak so clearly and vividly to them, how you whisper one single word to them to let them know and to affirm them and to confirm what they should be doing in life, the path that they should take, what journey you want them on, right? What impact and in which lane they're going to make an impact on. You talk to them and you guide them so clearly. And for whatever reason, you have never done that with me. I don't understand it. I'm confused. And today, I need to hear your voice. Y'all. Oh my freaking goodness. After I had that conversation with him, clear as day, just like that. That's how I talk to God all the time, just like that. After I had that conversation with him, I had the laptop outside with me. And if y'all check out my Instagram page at Black is She TV, y'all will see one video. I've only posted one. I've meditated on multiple occasions, but I only posted one video of me meditating so y'all can kind of see the backyard that I'm talking about. And it wasn't in that particular video that this happened. That's just to give y'all an idea of how I meditate and what type of background and setting and being in tune with nature that I'm talking about. Y'all can get an idea, so it can kind of be an example for y'all as to like what I'm talking about. So if y'all want to implement that in your life, you can, and you can do it just like that. But y'all, this one particular time when I say I turned on the meditation music, embraced the aura and the smell of nature, just the wind, perfect. It was perfect, y'all. Y'all, when I say I began my meditation, and like I want to say about 10 minutes into that meditation, maybe, child, to be honest, maybe within 8 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes of that meditation, God spoke to me clear as day. Clear as day. And I'm getting chills right now in the pits of my tummy just as I'm talking about it. I heard Jesus Christ clear as day. He whispered one word, like someone breathing air into you. He whispered one word. I can't say what the word is until, again, later notice, once everything is signed and sealed. And honestly, I probably won't ever say what the word is, just because that's something so sacred to me. I don't really share that stuff with anybody. It took even a lot out of me to share it with my mom, because I didn't want to get any type of negative feedback or allow people to have opinions about something that I know is true, something that I know really happened. Because when you're on certain levels with Christ, certain things people aren't going to understand, because just because you're on this level with him don't mean that they are. And when they're not, it's hard to communicate certain things and have certain conversations with people, because, it can bring in a lot of negativity, and that's what you don't want. You don't want people to try to sway you and this and that, or make you not believe that what you know is real didn't actually happen or occur. So I don't really share those things. I keep them to myself. But man, the Lord spoke to me so clearly, and those people have never lied. I believe them now because it happened to me. And my God, the God that I serve, oh my God, Lord Jesus, you are just so good. Oh my God, y'all. And I don't ever say, oh my God. I don't like to call the Lord's name in vain. But right now, as I'm doing this video, it's just, I can't say anything else except for literally, oh my God. Like the God that I serve, all praise and all glory goes to him, because he is just magnificent. He's wonderful. He's awesome. He's amazing. He's just... But yeah, I heard him clear as day, like no other. Clear as day. Ask and you shall receive. Nothing goes unheard. The Lord will hear you. And in the right time, in the right moment, when he sees fit, he will speak to you. He will let you know, okay, this is your time. Go. This is what I want you to do. These are the people you need to tend to. This is who I need you to affect, to make an impact on. Do it. And you will find the right time and you will know. He won't necessarily say when to do it. It's just going to be this feeling. Everything will start moving in the operation. Everything will start moving in the direction in which he wants you to go. But you have to start wanting to move in that direction. So if God whispers something to you and says, house, right? If he speaks to you, not even whisper, his voice may sound like a whisper, but it's going to be clear, precise, and loud as day. So if this is just an example, if the Lord says house, you have to make the first move to start Move into whatever house. Let the Spirit guide you to whichever house, but you have to start moving into a direction of a house. If you know that's what you want, if you know that's what your conversation with God was, start going out there house hunting. Go into people. And when you do that, God will then intervene and insert himself in the mix and guide you spiritually to which house he wants you to have, which house, which location, which suburbs he wants you to be placed in. Somewhere safe, somewhere where you can enjoy bringing up your children, or whatever the case may be, starting a home, starting a family, whatever the case may be. God will intervene on your behalf, but you have to start and you have to listen to him. You have to take heed. You can't second guess God, because then you're only going to prolong your blessing. So y'all, when that man told me, when that Spirit told me what he told me, in just one freaking word, one word, as soon as I got back to Texas, I talked to my pastor, which I told y'all in another video. I talked to my pastor about something that was regarding what God spoke to me. That one word that God spoke to me, I talked to my head pastor, the lead pastor, about what God had spoken to me. And even him, I didn't tell him the word. I just told him certain things. I kind of talked around it, but I also was very clear with what I wanted to do and what I needed to do to make an impact on a certain generation. But I started there, and then I started like applying to certain places where these people would be, where I can insert myself and be in the midst of these type of people in this generation, right? And then God opened the door. That's what I was like. God just said, bloop, open. So he's going to let you know that what he told you is real. What you heard is real. And once you start making the moves to bring that thing to fruition, whatever he told you to fruition, he's going to start opening doors, opening doors, opening doors, opening doors. Like, and you're going to be like, what? That's where I'm at right now. Like, what? For real? You for real? This is what's happening for me. After all this time where I've just been kind of like going with the flow of things, just trying to figure out life and figure out which path on my own. The fact that I sat there that day before meditating and asked you and told you I needed to hear you that day while I meditated. I needed to know that what you said to these people is true. I need to know. I need to hear you for myself. God came straight through. He said, knock, knock, knock. He ain't even have to knock on the door. He opened that thing and was just like, I'm here. Now you heard me. Now what you gonna do with what I told you? That Spirit there. The Spirit of the Lord. The Spirit of the Lord is here. I feel it in the atmosphere. The presence of the Lord is here. I feel it in the atmosphere. I feel it in the atmosphere. Listen, you the one. But that's how powerful meditation is. That's how powerful your relationship with God is. That's how he wants it to be with him. He's nothing to be afraid of. When people say fear God, it's not supposed to be in the intent that you're just like, oh my gosh, God is going to be so angry at me. It's you fear God enough to the point that you are going to be scared to do anything that's outside of his will, anything that's not pleasing to him. You're going to be scared to do that. You're going to think twice and 3 times, quadruple times about making this decision that you want to make in the spur of the moment. You're going to think about that. You will start to incorporate God in everything that you do. That's what it means to fear God. Not just, oh my God, God is a God that's going to be angry and this and that if I do this. No, he's not going to be angry. He's going to show you grace, but you will consider when you truly develop that real true relationship with Christ, you're going to consider him in everything that you do, to the point, like I said, you're not going to want to disappoint him. You're not going to want to develop a habit of just being scared or afraid of God. You're going to want to embrace his love, and in doing that, it comes with making soul decisions and right decisions that are pleasing to him. So don't ever get it twisted. Don't make people make y'all like truly scared of Christ, like you would be scared of a dog or something. Don't. No, that's not. God is not in that same type of category when it comes to fear him. It's just like you fear him in love, out of genuineness, out of just knowing the relationship that you have with him. You don't want to do anything to taint that relationship. So that's all that that means. So if you are ever afraid or fearful in that manner, in a human form, in a human manner, where it's just like, oh my God, I'm scared of him, what is he going to do to me if I do this? Don't do that to yourself. It's just like you're putting a strain on your relationship with Christ. Just embrace Christ. Just allow him to come into your space. And once you do, I'm telling you, it's going to be a whole, like I said, and I will always say this, it's not going to be peaches and cream. You're not going to live a life that's just, oh, this is easy, I'm just going to go on this road and stay on this road and go straight. This is going to be a straight shot. No, it's going to be boom, 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 ups and downs, hills and battles. That's why what's his name, Torrin Wells, he has a song, a God of the hills and valleys, Lord of the hills and valleys, and I was never wrong. Something like that. But yeah, I may have messed up that last line, y'all. But yeah, it's just like you're gonna have these hills and valleys, but God gonna see you over every hill, over every valley that you have to go through. Like he's gonna be there right by your side, even when it doesn't feel like it, and it will feel like he is not there. But trust me, God is always there. And if you need to feel his presence, to make sure that he's real, to make sure that he didn't leave you or hasn't left you, just call on his name, cry out to him, get on your knees, cry out to him, praise him, worship him, even at your lowest point in life. And he will come. He will come. Even if he doesn't come that day, sometimes you can feel him in the morning, and that's going to be another video. Sometimes you can just feel his presence when he knows you truly need it the most, when he knows that you are truly at your brink. Because sometimes we think that we're at our brink and at the edge of things, and God is like, you got this. You have the strength that you need to endure what you're enduring right now. You have the strength. And so he may not come right then in that moment, but 2 days later he may show up, because then that's probably when he feel like, okay, yeah, let me save him, let me save her. He knows when he needs to save his children. He's omniscient. He knows what everybody needs all around the globe, all around the world, from the US to the UK to wherever we are. He's going to be there all at once. So yeah, just please, I pray that y'all see this video and that y'all take heed to it. Just try it at least once. Put you on some sound music. Some people do sound bathing meditation. You can type that in on YouTube. And what I also like to do, because I don't play about my prayer time and my meditation time, I am not to be disturbed. So if I have a phone call or whatever, if you live in a house with kids, make a sign or something on your door. Print a do not disturb sign, do not disturb mommy and daddy, or whatever sign. Laminate it and have a little door hanger outside your door, so they would know between this time and this. So you can even put the exact time, between this time and this time is mommy's time or daddy's time or parents' time. And just let them know. Or you can even get them involved in it, get them involved in meditation. I just think it's a beautiful thing, especially to see Black families do that with one another, with children, because we don't instill that type of stuff in our children. And I think that's something so beautiful for us to start doing. So powerful, so amazing for Black families to do things like that, to get out of our comfort zone and out of the norm, and venture off into new things, because you never know what's going to come out of it. I never saw myself as someone who would meditate, but the more I started seeing more Black people do it, the more I was like, it's got to be something to this. It has to be something to this. And my relationship with Christ was already kind of, like solid, like whatever, like here, right? But in meditation, it just opened, like I said, opened up a whole nother door that I didn't even know could possibly exist, and a whole nother relationship with him on a different level, a different plateau. So it's just something so beautiful to experience. I hope you all try it at least once. Even if you feel goofy, just sit through it, and just whatever you're feeling, whatever you need to let go and release, just think of those things, but think of it in love, and just let whatever needs to flow, let it happen. Don't try to control it. That's our problem. We like to be in control, and in reality, we're in control of nothing. I actually have a shirt as my own reminder that says, nothing is under control. Nothing in this world that we can ever do can be controlled by us. It's just impossible. It is what it is. That's the hard, honest truth to accept, but it's the truth. It is what it is. It can't control it. Like when I start getting anxious and stuff and having my little anxiety attacks or whatever, because I still, even that, as strong as my relationship is with Christ, sometimes I still fall back into that pattern, and I have to pull myself out of it through prayer, through constant conversation in my head with Christ, to have him intercede on my behalf and stop whatever I'm feeling in that moment. So yeah, it's just like nothing is in control. And I bought that shirt as a reminder, and because it's true. Like, girl, what you think you're doing? You control this. We don't control our relationships. We don't control our marriages. We don't control our family members. We don't control ourselves. So it's just like we are not in control of anything. God can bless us with it just as he can take it away from us, whatever the case may be, or vice versa. But yeah, so just embrace it. Let whatever is going on at that moment that you're meditating, let it flow. And yeah, that's the video for today. Love y'all. Let me get inside this nail shop. While it ain't nobody here, I can't. This is the first time I've seen this like this in a long time. And I get my birthday coupon, 15% off. Hey, I don't think that's much considering what I'm about to have done. But I don't really get fake nails how I used to. I'm just getting shellac. So it's easy peasy, have me in and out just how I like it. Let me get to the house, especially in traffic time. It's 5:06 here now. Yeah, I should have been in the house at 4, but I didn't even leave out the house until 3 because I kind of got a little lazy today. And I was just like, nope, let me pick myself up, swoop my little hair up, put on my little something cute, light, and head out the door. Okay, because yeah, so I got a very extremely late start today, but yeah. All right, just wanted to catch daybreak while we still had it because it's about to get dark in the next what 10, 20, 30 minutes. So yeah, this video is about meditation. And once again, I hope y'all enjoyed it. Write down below what other stuff y'all like for me to talk about, what y'all want to get into. Come in. We're here for everything, as long as it honors God and as long as it makes sense, as long as it's nothing crazy, because you would get blocked. Okay. But yeah, much love to y'all. Peace, blessings, light, and safety, prosperity, financially, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, all of the above. Love y'all. Grace and peace. Bye.